Okay, so we've set our competencies and we've set our content. Now we want to take a look at the gradebook. So right here, I'll go through edit course to access the gradebook, but sometimes you can probably access it from the nav bar, somewhere in the nav bar. Oh, sorry, from the nav bar. So grades, and since it's an empty gradebook, I get positioned in the setup wizard. I rather work in the manage grades area, so this is how I access the manage grades area. And here I'll create two categories. So my first category will be a formative assessments category. And this will weigh 50% of the grade. And what I want to do here is manually assign weights to different items in my category, because that could fluctuate depending on the competency element. Right, so here if everything looks okay, I'll save in new, and I'll create my summative assessment category. And this is also weight 50, weight 50, and I'll save this, save and close. So I've created my two categories, and now what I can do is create my items within those categories. So for example, here I'll create a numeric grade item at this point in time and call it CE-1 formative, and this is on 100. Oh, sorry, I'll put it in the right category here. It's on 100, and I'll decide the weight from within the category. So this, for example, is worth 35% of that category. Right? The rest of it is fine. Save in new, and I'll create a numeric grade once again and call it CE2 formative. Put it in the right category. And since I only have two categories here, this should be worth 65. And save and close. So what we'll see here is that both grade items are created for my formative. One is worth 35% of that category. The other one is 65% of that category. And I will do the same thing for summative. So it's new item, numeric, and I'll call it CE1 summative. Oops, summative. And I'll follow the same scheme. So this is worth 35%. Save in new, and then create my CE2. And 65. Save and close. Oh, so one thing that's interesting here, I didn't put my C summative in the right category, so I can click back on C1 summative, and here absolutely I want to define a category. Summative assessment, save and close. I can also work the ordering, right? So that could be something I want to do, so I can reorder, and maybe here put summative 1 as the first item in the list. So there we go. I've created my gradebook for my both my competency elements and both my different sections. So formative assessment worth 50% of the grade, and summative assessment 50% of the grade.